Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday.
Monday.
Mondays, I love them.
Welcome back to Mega Marketing Series. And Carlos is my co-host. Carlos is with Guild Mortgage. If you guys haven't been online and you haven't watched us, we're great business partners and we refer business back and forth. So Carlos, welcome.
Good morning. Thank you, Dusty. And we're going to have an awesome show today. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their weekend. Florida's sun, we cannot beat, that's for sure. So you know what? I'm going to shut up and let's just get right into it so we can help everybody out grow their business. So how about that?
Yeah, let's grow some business.
All right. So our guest today is Ryan Owens. Hi, Ryan.
Hello, Dusty. Hey, Carlos. Hey, everybody.
We're super excited to have Ryan on board with us. He has quite the background in video marketing. He has been recognized by BombBomb for being an influencer in 2018. And so we cannot thank you. And wait, he's a new papa.
Yeah.
So, yes.
That's the best.
So
part.
he has a beautiful boy, and now he has a gorgeous little girl. So congratulations, Daddy.
Hey, thank you so much. I would still be a BombBomb video influencer if I was in the mortgage business, but I had to leave to come have fun in title. Now they don't have a category for title. BombBomb, if you're out there, you need to make a category for title.
Yeah, why are they sliding title? Come on, you still need to be a spokesperson and a marketer.
The title industry is a secret little it's a secret little side of the industry, I guess.
But needed.
Oh, very much needed for everybody involved. Yeah.
Yeah. So Ryan, you're with Milestone Title, correct?
Milestone Title Services, yeah, based here in Tampa and Jacksonville, but serving all of Florida.
We love it. So to all of our viewers that are out there, if you have questions as we're going along, if you want to post them and, pick Brian's brain just a little more, we'll be happy to bring that question up online and address it for you. So,
and all your friends and family right now that are in real estate and mortgage and need some help with marketing, share this page out to them right now.
Yep.
Yes, this will be the start of a few videos that we'll be doing. We're going to talk about the excitement of video today, and we're going to move on, I know, to some more technical matters a couple weeks ahead or a week ahead or so.
So, Ryan, we know that you're super passionate about video. Tell us why.
I am. Well, it all started off in 5th grade doing that class science project. I was weaving my grandpa's camera that sat on your shoulders through some paper towel holders with aluminum foil on it, and I got a lot of recognition for that video that I had made. So I got the attention that I so desired as that little rambunctious kid growing up, the class clown and all that. So I realized that video got you attention. So as I moved forward, I was really interested in performing for grandpa or mom in front of the camera. And as I grew up, I got into the sales industry, and I was with a sales manager who was super charismatic. He gained that local celebrity status. He was on the commercials all the time. So I watched that and saw people come in. I saw the power of advertising and creating a local sort of celebrity status through video, but you could only do that on, Channel 7 at that time. So then I got to a point, just kind of fast forwarding through my journey, getting here to Florida. I moved 1,000 miles away and I knew no one. And through coming from that sales industry, using video and mimicking that in some of my sales, because I was having people jump out of trunks and stuff when I was selling cars and, just having fun and putting those out on YouTube. YouTube had probably just came out in 2010, I'd say. It's been about a decade. So anyway, brought that to Florida, didn't know anybody, and really started using just video to create a presence for myself and kind of warm up the new market that I was in. And it worked very, very, very well. And since then, I put that into my business. It was no longer just to get attention on me. It was to create more visibility for me in the marketplace, to get more partners, and for people to know who I was.
Yep.
That was the real thing. It's like, because I came from the Grant Cardone, school of sales there in the car industry. And it was all about, getting attention. Attention was a currency. And it fit in real well with my kind of outgoing personality anyway. I'll admit it. I want attention. And it works really well in business to get attention.
I love it.
Marriage.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
like that. Attention is currency. I like that.
Yeah. Attention is absolutely currency. Yes.
You are not like super serious in your videos then, right?
Well, see, what I did do is when I was in the mortgage industry, I took it a little more seriously than I needed to. And it wasn't relatable. I was kind of, putting on a persona of what I thought somebody who's dealing with hundreds of thousands of dollars, how would they act behind the camera? But when I was just doing my little motivational stuff, I was me. But when it came to the business, I was a little too put together. I always had to have a suit on. I had to be super scripted because that was how I felt I needed to be looked at as a new loan officer. And I still would have done it now because I needed that confidence of the suit. I needed to feel professional coming up in this new professional that was really serious. I mean, when you get calls as a mortgage loan officer at 11 o'clock at night, the mortgage game gets real serious. So I wanted to exemplify seriousness, but I realized that wasn't relatable. And as I started to realize that my video strategy was more to warm up to who I really was, I kind of let go some of that professionalism that's not relatable and started relating more with people I wanted to do business with.
Exactly. Yeah, it's all about being authentic, man. Mean, we all do videos here. I mean, I love doing videos, and I tell people all the time when I'm teaching, I'm like, look, just be you. Stop all that fake stuff. And if I say shit, I say shit. If I, like, I'm just who I am.
Yeah.
And, you have to be yourself in video. I mean, to a point. Not a lot of swearing. I'm not Gary Vee, but
Yeah, absolutely. Be yourself. And I hate to get Socratic here and be Socrates of video this morning, but they will tell you to get on camera and they'll tell you to be yourself and be authentic, and then they will judge you. But I just want to tell you that their judgment is a reflection on them and not you. So if you're getting into video today, forget all the haters. It is time to shine.
Yeah, I agree.
I have a question. What if I'm somebody who's just absolutely camera shy? What's your advice to that person?
Well, I'll tell you a little story about Mary is actually what I will do. Likely, somebody who is doing video, right? And you've heard someone say that. So, let's go over this little dialogue here. I don't do video, but Mary does video. Yeah, Mary does do video. I tried video. Do you do video? No, I don't do video either. Now replace the word video with phone calls or email or meetings. Let's do that, for example. I don't do phone calls. Mary does phone calls. Yeah, Mary does phone calls, and I tried phone calls. Do you do phone calls? It sounds really silly, doesn't it? It sounds silly saying it, but that's where we're headed. We're headed to a place where it's going to sound silly to talk about that. I don't do video. It'll be just as regular as a phone call, or even more so than that. So that's where we're headed of doing video. And, you don't have to have that editing and that budget and all that equipment and all those other things to start video. What I really wanted to emphasize is that you could start today with personal one-on-one video. I talk to listing agents all the time, and nobody would ever not go to a listing appointment because of how they felt they look or how they felt they sound or anything like that. You would never not go to that listing appointment. The same thing with video too. It's going to get to that point where you would never not do video to connect with your clients. But personal one-on-one video, I think, is really, really easy for the beginner to get into right now, to just connect with the past clients, those people who already know, like, and love you, and just say hello to them instead of a text message or a drip campaign.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all I use. Everybody asks, like, who's your videographer? I'm like, me.
Yeah.
iPhone.
If you have a phone within the last 2 years, a smartphone, you have everything you need.
That's it. That's it. That's all you need.
Yes.
I tell people all the time, I said, just pick up the phone, put it on Do Not Disturb so nobody's calling you, and then just record a nice video. Maybe talk to yourself, and get used to looking at yourself and, not looking at yourself, looking at the dot so you know where the camera is, and get used to that. So
There's so much to talk about with video and so many things because it gets into psychology. It gets into our own worthiness of ourselves and how we feel about, getting out there and making a difference in our business and our confidence levels. And it goes into everything, mental to spiritual to business and everything in between with this video thing, because it's really creating connections. It's really about creating relationships. I really don't want to talk about video for marketing anymore. I want to talk about video for relationships. Yep. Because, video marketing used to be that little corner of the overall marketing scheme. And now it's really the whole pie right now, but it's more than marketing. It's about creating relationships. So don't think about it as some tactics, business marketing scheme. It's really just a relationship creation. That's what it is.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree with that. I mean, my business last year just skyrocketed from video. Did we lose Dusty?
Oh no. She went backstage for just a moment.
No, I had to let the dog out. He was going to that parking thing. I was like,
video is a big part of my business, and a lot of people that see me, realtors, know that that's what I like to do. And every time I meet them, you want to go live? You want to do a video? You want to do, because that's it. I just want to build a relationship with them and have people see who they are, because that's what this business is about. It's not about us all the time. We want to help people grow and be genuine about it. So
yes, that's so huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think too.
Yeah, what other tips would you say to those newbie realtors out there, or just actually anybody new to video? We're not just talking about real estate, marketing and a whole, relationship building and a whole. What other tips would you give them, the new person just coming out there, because they know they have to do it, they're just afraid to press the button, pretty much.
I've always wanted to come up with like the most magical line ever to that question and just say that one thing that's just going to hit somebody and be like, oh yes. And they just go out there and do it. But it's really that video mimics face-to-face like nothing else in the world. Everyone benefits from better relationships, and video just right now, especially in the time of social distancing, even more so than it was 4 months ago. People crave you. They crave that attention. They crave those eyes and that enthusiasm from you, and you've got to show up for them. It's simple as you just have got to show up right now. It's really nothing else that needs to be said. It's just you've got to show up for your people and the people who are waiting for you right now. Creating those you're going to, as a new agent, want to create a parasocial relationship. That's a relationship that you can create through video without them even knowing you personally yet. Yep. It's a relationship that they can learn from you from afar and then keep you synonymous with that service that you do or that thing you bring to the world, whatever it is, real estate or otherwise.
Yeah, it's very lonely world right now with COVID, the social distancing. Everybody's had to be at home. You're right. People are just starved for that face-to-face contact. You may not think of it like that, but it really truly is face-to-face contact, right?
It is. Yeah. Yes.
People are over faceless digital communication. Those text messages and those emails that can be misconstrued, that you can make in a third of the time through a video and eliminate all the confusion. People are needing to see the face more and more. And we're just tapping back into hundreds of thousands of years of evolution with us making connections with each other. We want to leverage that and use that. And we can right now. Like I feel like I'm with Carlos and Dusty right now. And, this is a great thing.
So
yes, you guys are right. That's right.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, I mean, I love video. Dusty does, you do. It's just people are just so afraid to try it right now. And to Dusty's point, there's some people that right now that I speak with and that are still kind of like afraid to be out, afraid to do stuff, seeing what's going on out in the world, and the media and social media could be negative at times, maybe a little more at times, but but still, if they're not, I feel that if you're not doing something on social media, especially videos, you're out of sight, out of mind, and then you're gonna forget. The people are not gonna remember what you do for a living, and that's the reason why I do a lot of videos, because we always have to keep branding ourselves and telling people what we do. And I think realtors out there, loan officers, even loan officers, I'm friends with a ton of loan officers. I mean, I met Ryan when he was a loan officer.
Yeah,
So
I met you on video as a
yeah,
loan officer.
yeah, exactly. So it just getting out there and doing it. And I love your, perspective on it, Dusty's. I love following a lot of people and seeing what everybody's doing. And it doesn't have to be a TV commercial. Like,
No.
if you don't have the funds to make a nice videograph, then that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. And I want you to think of your social media bringing up TV shows, because you know how you have 20 minutes of a good show that you like, and then you got about 3 minutes of commercials. You never watch 20 minutes of commercials and then 3 minutes of your favorite show. Keep that like your social media too, because you're gonna have that 20 minutes of showing off your personality. Maybe you help bring joy to the world and you're helping people out with their mental health. Maybe you do things with dogs and volunteership. Show your family, show them all the things that matter to you as a person as that full show. That's your show. And then hit them with that 3 minutes of commercials. That's your business. That's come to my website. That's come to my event, and do all that other stuff. So we really need to be more social, our social media now. And the TV show is kind of a good analogy on that spacing of business and then showing people who you are.
Right. Right. Well, thank you guys for all of the great information today about video and how important it is that we're doing video. And really, it is what is making that relationship connection today. Like, we've got to step out of our comfort zone and really understand video and what place it plays in marketing yourselves today. That is just so super important. So Ryan, tell us, you're coming back as a guest 2 more times on our shows. So what are we going to talk about when you come back?
I got 2 things before. Can I hit them with 2 things that they can really take value for, and then I'll jump right into that. So first thing I wanted to let you know, just some announcements in case you don't know, that Zillow, the Zillow, the beast, whether you like them, love them, hate them, you need to know that they're there and they're being used by consumers. So Zillow now allows for you to brand yourself for 15 seconds before or after your listing videos that now you can pre-record and upload to Zillow. You used to only be able to use your mobile phone, shaky footage, no personal branding whatsoever. Now that has all changed. This is a huge opportunity for agents. And I want you to think more about that 15 seconds that you can shine on literally the most relevant real estate search site in the world, and to be able to put your brand out there. So I wanted to just really put that out there today. And just an idea for the beginning video person, if you're thinking about what I should do, frequently asked questions. Every realtor gets the same questions over and over and over and over again. What are people asking? Make a video answering those frequently asked questions. That's a whole series of videos right there. And if you're brand new and don't know frequently asked questions, find your broker or someone that's experienced and ask them, what do you hear over the last 20 years more than anything? Write those down and create content about them. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, exactly. Ryan, that's awesome. Yeah, that's content right there that could last you all year, because
maybe more.
We hear questions daily. I'll tell you on that note. So realtors out there watching, if you really want to find even more content, and you're confused, look for groups on social media, like first-time homebuyer groups, stuff like that. Hear what first-time homebuyers are asking other people in groups, and you're going to be surprised the questions that you hear. So simple, you would think a common person would understand what the mortgage process is, but they don't. So it's great to put some content available. That I'm following the group right now. I have so much content, I can't keep up with it. It's because you hear so many questions, and you would honestly think, like, there's stuff that I've heard that I'm like, wow, they don't really know that, and nobody's telling them what that is. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because you would think, in our age and grown up, parents, not all parents are, like, generation above us is teaching their children what's the next steps in life, buying a house and all that stuff. So we have to educate them.
Be their digital parent. Be there to school them on the up-to-date local
information. I like that one, the digital parent.
Absolutely. So you asked me about what we're doing next, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's your new show, Ryan. You're going to be the digital parent. You just walked into that world.
I better get on GoDaddy right now.
I like that one, man. I
got to get off of this podcast soon because I got to buy it. So I wanted to talk next time about getting a little more technical, about really turning this video, this video making machine that just happens to make phone calls, turning this into its own little studio by getting the right set of apps and knowing how to use it well. I just want you to get better at using your phone to create the type of videos that people are going to engage with and really want to see more of.
Yeah, because we're on the go, right? I mean, even though we went through COVID, we're now moving, and you've always got your phone with you. It's with you wherever you go, right? How many of you all go home and grab your phone, go back home to grab your phone if you left the house without it? Raise your hand.
Oh, I'm naked without my phone. My wife says that's my girlfriend.
Yeah, could be. Who knows?
We're going to talk about these two things too. With these two things right here, a gimbal for your phone and your phone within the last 2 years of a smartphone, you can completely transform your life and business. It's a fact.
I've never heard of a gimbal, so I'm looking forward to hearing you back.
I'll tell you more. I can't wait.
I know, right? So you are scheduled to come back on, I have you as July 13th, right?
Sounds good.
Okay. So we will see you back. Ryan, thank you for being our guest today. Carlos, do you have any final word?
Good information from Ryan. I hope people took down some notes. If you did not take any notes down, you know what you could do? Go back and watch the replay of this video right here with all of us on here.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. So thank you guys. You have a great week, and we will catch you next time.
See you on the next one. Bye, guys.
Okay.